Located just 5 blocks west of the University of Texas campus, Pearl Street Co-op is the largest single college houses co-op, offering residency to 120 students from all around the world. For decades, it has been home to cooperative living for both students and faculty. Its design makes it easy to socialize with its large outdoor patio and pool area, and is adjacent to Ark Park, where residents can enjoy the outdoors in this peaceful and quiet neighborhood.
I've lived here for going on 4 years now, so obviously I love it here. I really think that I've learned a lot from living here, every day really, from everybody else who lives here, and from being able to have such a participatory role in the place where I live and its governance structure and the changes we make here, and deciding as a whole what's best for us and what we want in our community.
The Pearl Street Co-op building was originally built in 1961 and has a rich history in the West Campus neighborhood. Formerly known as the Ark, it was purchased by College Houses in 1973.
I'm Steve Green. I lived here when this place was known as the Ark. I lived 79 to 81. Had a wonderful time here. I guess the most important thing you learn in the co-op is that you're not going to get your own way. You're going to have to learn how to compromise, give a little and get a little, and in return, you end up with much deeper understanding of other people and much better friendship.
The outside courtyard is a popular recreational hotspot for Pearl Street residents. A swimming pool is at the center of the building, and Bart's Landing is a second-story wooden deck with tables and hammocks for residents to hang out in.
I really like our pool. Let's be honest, we're the only co-op with a pool, and that's like great. You can't turn that down. Living here in the summer is great for that reason. People are always hanging out. It's a good focal point, if you will.
The courtyard also has a large patio area with picnic tables, a barbecue grill, and a balcony overlooking the entire courtyard. There are also bike racks located on the patio leading out to the pool and garden areas for people to enjoy.
My favorite part is the fact that I'm constantly with so many different unique personalities, and because of that, you're opened up to new ways of thinking, learning how to deal with people who are totally different from you, who come from different places and have different values and different ideas, and you actually realize when you live in a co-op for a while, you realize that people that you never thought you'd be friends with, you can totally be friends with, and you can be best friends with them, and you can love them, and you could, have thought that you never would have loved them.
Structurally, Pearl Street is a 2-story U-shaped building with 100 rooms that can be either a single or double occupancy bedroom. Each room comes furnished with a bed, a desk, a dresser, as well as closet and storage space. Each room also has its own sink, while bathrooms with showers and facilities are shared with the adjacent room. The main dining area is located on the first floor and is where residents gather to have meals. A fully equipped commercial kitchen is located behind the dining room and has everything you'd find in a restaurant-style kitchen. Here, residents perform required labor hours to cook and prepare the 17 meals a week covered in the cost of monthly rent.
One of the reasons I really like Pearl Street in particular is I think it's a really open-minded house. Co-ops are thriving communities for open-minded people. They just are. It's the type of people they attract, and so it's a really good social scene. It's something you're not going to get in a dorm, and it's different than living on your own too. I mean, living on your own is nice, but living in a good community is nice too. So it gives you something that you're not normally going to get in a college experience from the university alone. So it's a really diverse experience.
Pearl Street provides its residents with several shared living spaces, including study areas as well as a computer lab with access to desktop computers and printing. There is also another study room on the first floor with a fireplace. A game room located on the first floor gives residents access to air hockey and pool tables, a piano, and other recreational games and activities. A laundry room with coin-operated washers and dryers is located on the second floor, as well as an events board where members can find out what's going on in Austin. Pearl Street is also home to the Darkroom Co-op for photography enthusiasts still wishing to print and develop in a wet lab. The backyard courtyard consists of gardens, a pool, and several areas for residents to gather and hang out at, including Bart's Landing that overlooks the pool and courtyard areas. Lastly, Arc Park, which is adjacent to Pearl Street Co-op, provides residents with a spacious outdoor area with a fire pit, garden space, and sand volleyball court.
It's hard to find a balance between having a community that isn't overly exclusive versus having a community that isn't really unified at all. And I feel like Pearl Street does a really good job of finding that balance, because walking in here, everyone was like, hey, I'm so-and-so, nice to meet you. And I felt very welcome.
Not only is it a very open community, but it's also a very diverse community. And those two qualities working together make it a really entertaining and surprising and fun place to live.
The wonderful thing is that the labor that you do together binds you into a group. You learn what people's weaknesses and preferences are. You get to meet a lot of people in a low-key situation. You end up getting to know a lot of people you wouldn't otherwise even talk to.
Before you go find some mediocre apartment to live in or something, you should know that co-ops are candies and flowers and all things nice. Yeah. That's it. Candies and flowers.